Yeah.
Probably to revive.
Bree's gone.
Oh.
Kit, Scrap,
He's
and
not real.
Viridia were all chilling.
As the two of you are running through the forest, you hit a home. I believe it's a small hut in the middle of this forest. Uh, kind. Sorry, there was a car. Uh, Smoke kind of billowing out as. Violet, can you please describe your character? Again.
Okay. God, cast my mind back. We are dealing with a fool-ish, I think. Did I write my height down? Fool-ish woman with green skin and like flowers flowing down from the top of her scalp to her back, almost as in some sort of mimicry of hair. Um, Little roses and thorns poking out across her skin, and a on her back is a sort of long spear, the tip poking out the top, and she seems to be wearing some sort of armor made out of wood, uh, which lets her skin quite easily breathe through and is adorned with lovely leaves and flowers and whatnot. And on like a sort of belt is a little toolkit full of healing tools.
As you find this tall woman in this forest by this hut, uh, the smell of smoke and fire kind of just entering your noses as you don't really hear the snapping of twigs or anything running behind you anymore.
Well, I think that's a good sign, right?
Mm, I mean, we're not being followed.
Who follows you?
Eh? Oh, old
Uh,
friends.
the wizard army?
You know, the old friends, the wizard.
Hmm.
Never got along. Those guys suck.
No, I'm familiar.
Amen to that.
Come, hide within the trees. They do not make it far
Yes.
here.
Kit nods and follows.
Yeah, Scrap will follow.
As you both follow into the hut, what does this place look like, Vi?
But it kind of looks like the inside of a tree. If you've ever read, it's a British story. Have you ever read The Magic Faraway Tree?
No.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, basically, it's this
Sorry.
massive tree in the middle of the enchanted woods, which houses like hundreds of people, and they all live on their own different levels with their own branches. Um, Everyone's got a little home hollowed out inside of it. It's kind of just gives that sort of feeling. As you step inside, no, we'll go with Ocarina of Time. You know, where the little elves lived.
Yeah.
It's so much better. The inside, like I said, like a hollowed out tree. There's your standard furniture. You got stools. You got a nice big table, but it doesn't seem to have been made as much grown in the right shape. While you're growing a tree, it takes an awful long time, but you can choose which way the branches form. So it's kind of been done like that, which means that every bit of furniture there has been cared for decades to ensure that it came out perfect. Floor is just scattered with lovely green leaves instead of a carpet. And There are shelves embedded in the walls with food.
Violet, you're a little bit. Something's up with maybe up with your mic.
No, it isn't.
Yay!
Okay. Did you get all of that?
I got all of it.
Yeah,
I got
really
it.
cool furniture. Nice place you got there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So what
Uh,
brings
Out
you
of
into the
character
woods?
question, did we ever introduce ourselves?
You did.
I've been calling you dictionary this whole time.
Come, take a seat. Tell me your story.
Thank you, miss.
Viridia will do fine.
Good idea. Nice to meet you.
That's
You can
right.
call me Kit.
Scrap. Lovely names. I am unfamiliar with your cultures. You are fine with mushrooms?
So I didn't quite catch that.
You are fine with mushrooms?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Better
reach
than
up on-
fish.
reach up onto a shelf, pop some mushrooms down on a plate, slide them over. Now tell me, what did you do to upset the wizards?
Exist?
It was a
You see a
miscommunication.
On Kit's face.
Miscommunication, please do tell me more.
Well, someone gave me a whole cart of their stuff. They said it was mine, and the wizards got real mad about it. 'Cause my ship's on the shore, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta be a pirate." What did
I
your
see.
existence do, Kit?
Well, they tend to think anybody of a certain caliber should be one of them.
Classism.
What? No. Vi,
Yes.
would your home be home to many spirits?
Probably quite a few. You know, it's an old place. Everything here, well, most of the things here are still alive. You know, as you sit down in a stool, you notice that it's just embedded slightly into the ground. It's still growing. One day it might even be a chair. And the mushrooms that you are eating were handpicked from the wall mere seconds ago. This is a place of life, of groves and gardens.
The
Of
tree kind of
careful love.
groans ever so slightly as you feel the wood kind of not splinter or crack, just settle in its place. You see a couple of smaller spirits just kind of running around the table.
Place a hand on the wall. How far away from you were they?
Were you looking, Kit?
I couldn't quite catch that, I'm sorry.
How far
Were
away
you
from you
looking?
were they?
I'm not quite sure, but, based on what I could hear, closer than I would like.
I see.
But I couldn't hear them just before we went inside, so I think they might have decided to leave us be for now.
Little ominous. I'm gonna be Not to be a suspicious kind of sailor, but that's pretty ominous.
Oh, that's
Viridia?
not just you.
Yes.
Vi, just quick answer. Quick question. Perception is a hidden skill, right?
A secret check, yes.
Cool. Viridia, as you are kind of attuned with your home and the spirits around it, the forest has become kind of like a radius around your home has become kind of a you notice things around it, and as they are explaining how far they think they think the wizards are, you begin to hear the creaking of unfamiliar animals near your home.
You're wrong. They're close.
What do we do? Do we run?
I am not abandoning this place to wizards. Pull the spear off my back.
Okay. So
I trust you to know how
try
to fight.
fend them off?
You can say that.
I just wanted to be known I haven't set up any combat, so this is gonna be fun.
Well, you know.
It's been a while.
Quick, Archives of Nethys. Just look at the level -1 and 0 characters.
There's good ones.
Give me a sec. As these unknown creatures begin to move closer and closer, the wood kind of cracking around you, splinters being heard, just twigs just. How big is your home?
It's kind of just, like you said, a hut, really. So, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. What's the name of the satyr that they meet, or fawn?
Mr. Tendus?
I think it's
That's the one.
Tumnus.
Yeah, it's about the same size as his home.
Okay. It's fairly small.
Yeah.
Can I have an Arcana or a Nature check, please?
Okie dokie. Arcana or Nature, did you say?
Yes. Level
21.
Oh.
Okay, 21. You have heard stories of Toto, shush! You've heard stories of Toto, shush.
I remember those.
Toto shush.
Toto shush, I've heard that.
You've heard stories of dragons and large creatures turning themselves into trees as they died. As they aged into old age, they've turned themselves into trees to continue to give the world something. As these creatures grow... 1 second.
Is someone being adorable?
Ooh.
I think the adjective they might be more willing to use at this point is bothersome.
It's a different A
Adorable.
word.
Oh,
It's
Awesome.
annoying.
I was well off.
I had Remy here before I joined the call.
Joey's on my bed, which is not a stepladder.
Let the record show.
Ladder or step ladder?
Was
It's a
the-
ladder.
Was the okay? We're not gonna get through this session apparently. Was the argument that the bed was a stepladder, or that the ladder was a stepladder?
Yes.
Both.
Both.
Stop being limited by narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
Cultural assumptions.
It's an Ace Attorney joke.
We're. I'm so sorry, Vi.
So, if you say stepladder in front of either Ashley or me, then that's what you end up getting.
Okay. You begin to hear bows being drawn as dire wolves kind of begin to close in on a perimeter around the house. This is gonna turn into another one of my first time DMing, and you guys get killed by robbers.
Oh no.
You have the ability, Vi, to at least communicate with your home.
Mhm.
Is there anything you would like it to do? Fuck me.
Place a hand on the wall again, stir it down a bit, and just whisper, "Be safe."
As you whisper, "Be safe," you begin to notice the walls begin to change as the bark goes from like a soft birch wood to a more rough kind of oak wood, as it just kind of begins to change its form. As this happens, the spirits kind of begin to gather around you, trying to find places to hide. They begin to like crawl up sleeves and pant legs and just try to like use your body as a hiding place.
Understandable.
And then, not at the bottom of your feet, but to one of the corners, the house kind of creates kind of a trap door.
Okay, I just go through that trap door.
You got any windows?
No.
Greg, don't do this to me.
Why not, Alex?
You're supposed to be my friend.
Sorry, I've had just some connection issues for the past, like, 2 or so minutes. Would you mind catching me up to speed? I heard about a trapdoor, but that's about it.
That's the last thing that happened.
Okay,
There's
sorry.
no windows.
Gray
There are
asked.
no windows.
Gray asked if there were any windows.
I'm trying to get panache
That's
over
a
here.
fire code hazard.
The whole place is made of wood.
The whole place is made of wood. That is its own fire code problem. Also, this is a fantasy world. Do you think I put a fire marshal in here?
Yes,
Not
in
in my
the
home.
corner. Well, don't look behind you then.
Well,
Some
who would like to go first?
Some random wizard comes in. Well, this is not up to code. Got no windows to escape from. The entire place is made of wood. What is that? Are those mushrooms growing from the ground? Those spores could be flammable.
A flame in here.
What? One tiny match, the entire place goes up into flames. How do you cook? That's a gas. That's a gas stove.
Wait,
You're
what?
becoming a president.
I'm sorry, do you think this place is plumbed up?
You have no plumbing? That's not even a fire code violation. That's just a code violation. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to issue you like 30 citations.
Did you just guess that number?
No, I counted every problem.
Quick, down the
Arthur.
very illegal trapdoor.
Wait, what? There's a trap door here? Oh my god.
I just don't look below yourself.
It's a New Yorker wizard.
And a president.
And a president. As you guys begin to
A
head down,
new porker.
we've entered this session with such an energy.
That we
That's fine.
have.
Quick, down the trap door.
Yup. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out.
Apparently she did.
Oh no, this is like the 4th time.
As you guys climb down the trapdoor,
So what happens when we go down into the trap door?
I'm about to fucking tell you. Let me have a breath. Jeez.
No.
Okay.
As you climb down the trapdoor, the wood kind of closes up from up top, and and as you get down, kind of these golden spirits begin to light up this about 5 foot by like 4.5 foot tunnel, all the way down about 120 feet.
So you cut out. I heard nothing in between as you go down into 120 feet.
Ugh.
As you go down 120 feet,
As you go down, there are these golden lights that kind of lead down about a 5 foot by 4 foot tunnel that goes 120 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
The lights begin to glow up as spirits begin to help you. You feel the ground begin to rumble.
Do I know what's causing it? How
No.
severe is the shaking on the Richter scale?
I don't know!
double nerd.
For not knowing?
Yeah.
You're right.
A 3.5. Today has been a day.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I just got asked how much a shaking is by the Richter scale. I don't know. Do you guys go down the tunnel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. The ground begins to shake a little bit more as you get closer and closer to the edge of the tunnel.
How much does it shake?
A lot.
On the Richter scale.
A lot. We're in a mood today.
Yep. And I'm having internet issues.
Man, I can't wait to be back in City of Mist.
What about the moment magnitude scale? Or the Mercalli scale?
We could just not play today. We could.
We keep on going down the tunnel.
Yep, let's keep going.
As you
Hey,
can-
do you
real
have any
quick-
idea where this thing leads?
Oh, not at all. Never seen it before in my life.
Well,
To
just
be
keep
fair,
running then.
I'm like only 7, so.
Just 7? You
Sorry, I
haven't
can't
been
hear you from
going.
all the way back there. Oh, I don't know.
As you continue on, spirits kind of gathering around you, kind of giving you information on this tunnel. The tunnel is kind of the root system of this entire forest, connected to each other, enlarged to fit all of you. So technically speaking, you can move anywhere you want in this forest. You just kind of have to know where you're going.
Okay.
I want to
Hey,
point
does
out.
anybody know that's, safe?
Want to point out Viridia is the only one who knows this.
And I just lead us away from the direction the strangers came from.
As you continue
Wouldn't
to
it be better to go the opposite direction where they wouldn't suspect us to go?
I was just thinking, actually, if we go that way, then we could go behind them and then sneak attack from behind.
Why are
And
you
we can
doing
get
this
our
to me?
combat? Because I have never played Pathfinder combat today.
Today.
I've only done like one.
I promise
Here's
you.
the thing.
I promise you, next session when I'm actually prepared, we will do combat. I don't like doing
In a
combat.
month.
I don't like doing combat. You're gonna get not in a month. It's not in a month. It's in 2 weeks. Cause next week is the finale of City of Mist, and we've got 3 weeks of Pathfinder.
Okay, so I lead you away from the enemies.
I mean, think of it like this. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Think of it like this dictionary. Sure, we could sneak up behind them, we could go where they don't think we're going. They think we're in a tree right now, surrounded. Anywhere we are, they don't know.
You know what? That's fair.
And I bet they look like a bunch of assholes right now.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they usually are.
Exactly. You get it. You get it. Like, open up, and they just bust down the door to some mushrooms.
Some large mushrooms, just kind of like, can I help you?
They moved in right away.
They're mushrooms, of course they did.
Good point.
Yeah.
As these stories are being told, or like from the spirits around your body, Viridia, the spirits kind of begin to go off into the soil, crawling in, and just kind of like not dying, but just becoming the soil, so they can become nutrients for the other plants.
Go off.
And as you get to the end of this tunnel, a kind of rope ladder extends upwards, and you hear, "Hey! Hey! What are you doing in my tunnel?"
This is where we went.
Escaping-
We're walking. What does it look like?
Yeah, we're walking here.
We're walking here.
Why do you sound like you're from some made-up mythical stone jungle?
Ah, forget about it.
Where, like it's a city where dreams are made of.
That's
You're not going to
crazy.
believe this.
Are you hiding from magic police?
Are you a narc?
What's it to you?
Are you a narc?
Are you a narc?
I don't know. Are you a narc? You have to legally tell me that you're a narc.
I was
One,
literally
that's
gonna
not true.
Not-
2, is this like a neighbor of mine? Do I know this person?
Roll me a straight up lore check.
Any particular law? I have a few.
Give me a second. Actually, I can't look at your character sheet. Right.
My current law skills are underworld, fortune telling, farming, and herbalism.
I'm gonna say, never mind on the lore check. Just give me a straight up intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
Or you know what? Charisma check.
Yeah, I agree
Well
with you there because charisma would be more relevant to who you know than intelligence.
Yes, I know.
You don't know who I know.
And also, it could be you're just trying to remember the person.
That is a natural 1 for a total of 1.
You don't know this person. You don't believe this person exists.
I'm really sorry about this, but wizards, you know how it is. Really hoping this person isn't a wizard.
Oh, fuck those guys.
Fuck them.
Alright. Come on up. They didn't come into the tunnel with you, right?
And they
No,
shouldn't
they're
have.
too
As we can
stupid.
tell.
Alright. As you guys climb up, you find this almost like shelves stocked up with different herbs and powders and potions, just kind of like surrounding this almost fox-like creature with 2 goat horns on his head. Okay. And just gonna close that. Okay. Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
Well, it's been a
Hi.
day. Hi.
And also, I'm also gonna say that natural 1 is because you are 7.
That makes sense.
You look familiar. You two don't, because I've never actually seen a gnoll before.
Well
I've been here a
then.
while, kind of.
So, okay. Do you want some drugs?
Yes.
No thank you.
I got 1 yes.
Yes.
I think 1 yes is all you'll be getting.
Okay, what kind of drugs do you need?
What do you got?
I got a little bit of everything.
No, you gotta tell me the list that you've got.
Oh, are we doing this? Okay, cool. I've got
Yeah, we're doing this.
I've got some snuff. I've got some
Mm-hmm.
snork.
Pretty good.
I've got some
Uh-huh.
I've got some alabaster.
You got some smork?
I've got a very little amount of smork. It's gonna cost you a pretty penny for that smork.
No one's got any smork. What's
Look,
that about?
it, smork comes from the god of the ocean skin.
Yeah, I'm always on the ocean.
I
And we don't get no smork.
the god of the ocean's been missing for decades. It's a very limited supply.
Yeah, no one's got any smork.
Because the god of the ocean is missing. If the god of the ocean
Well,
wasn't
go
missing, if the god of the ocean wasn't missing, I'd have a shit ton of smork. But unfortunately, I've got like 6 or 7 grams of smork, and that's gonna cost at least 4 fucking gold for a gram of smork.
Just a gram of smork?
Just a gram of smork.
This is upcharging. I'm being upcharged. Okay, what else you got?
I got some Slod's tears.
No, you can't. I can't do Slod's tears again.
That's up to you. I got some death sticks.
Mm-hmm.
I got some crackerjack. I got straight up cocaine.
Wait. They said snuff and then like normal cocaine?
Yes.
Can you explain in detail the difference between snuff and cocaine?
In this world or in our in real life?
In character?
Okay, in this world. Okay. The difference between snuff and straight up cocaine is, what are you, a cop?
Oh, sounds like someone's deflecting. Sounds like someone don't know.
Sounds like somebody's a cop.
Sounds like what those are gonna be 2 different prices for the same thing.
It's not the same thing, I promise you.
I just don't think you know.
You know what? All of you get out of my house.
Gladly. Have a nice day.
You guys have a
No, you're like,
You know what? I hope the wizards catch you.
oh, those wizards?
Wait, what? Wait.
Point out the window. That's what I thought.
We
Thanks for
should
the tunnel.
get out of this lovely man's hair.
I'm with you on that.
Do you go back down the tunnel, or do you go through the front door?
Front door.
Yeah, why not?
As you open the door, you see you are back in the city. I don't remember what the city is called. God, 2 months is really too long of a time.
New pork.
It's not New Pork.
Could be new pork.
It's Old Pork.
You don't know.
You're right, I don't.
Maybe Scrap just sailed
Hold
in
on,
for
I
pork.
pull up my notes from last session.
Someone took notes.
Maybe I'll get a name for you.
Imagine taking notes.
Couldn't be me.
Hey, I usually don't. I was just keeping track of that.
What I'm hearing is
for this new
nerd.
campaign.
Who do you think you are, being all... Ooh.
Say Treatise?
Oh yeah, Satrius. As you open the door, you're back in Satrius. Again, it's a very not infested with wizards. It's not like they're like everywhere, but it's on high guard right now just because there is a very special guest coming.
Oh god.
They smell combat.
You
I
shouldn't.
smell get out of here.
Bit rude.
As you say, I smell, get out of here, you do see in these large kind of orb-like material, these kind of ghost-like creatures swirling around them, screaming. As these horseless carriages kind of come in floating, you see a pale-skinned woman, pale blue eyes, black hair, and a floating crown above her head with a scepter kind of floating beside her. As you hear trumpets begin to play. Please welcome the mistress and god of humans, Queen Alexandrius. People begin to bow. The parade begins to become more lively as wizards begin to burst out flames and lightning and arcing of magical energy, spells kind of flying out. Viridia, you begin to hear the screaming of spirit instead of a communal gathering, instead of asking for these spirits' help. It's more of a telling that these spirits need to help.
Since when did these monkeys develop a god?
Yeah, it's been a bit, I think.
Can't you hear what they're doing?
Little bit.
I do.
Vicious.
The scream of these spirits as these people are proudly bringing out feats of magic that only skilled wizards and witches can do. The ground begins to rumble again.
Is the magic what's causing it?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay,
It's
let's
something.
do this.
Is something very angry about to retaliate against the wizard?
Well, that would just make our jobs easy, wouldn't it?
Roll me a nature check, Greg.
Okay. My nature.
Um,
Oh no! Fuck you!
So I'm just grabbing my dice here.
That's a 6, Alex. Are you happy?
I am I am never happy when one of my players fails.
13 for that Arcana check.
It ain't the wizard's magic. That's for fucking sure. Hey, Gray. That's a cool bird, isn't it?
Shit. Am I tall
As-
enough to reach it?
As you see the small bird just kind of flying overhead, it goes from these beautiful, radiant blue, reds, and gold colors flying near you, and as you try to catch it, it bursts into flames
Oh,
and
Phoenix.
Jesus.
That's cool.
flies next to you. Hey, Vi, can I have a nature check, please?
Okay, these I'm good at. I say before failing horrifically.
I
Make
say
sure.
before a natural one.
Woof.
Whoops.
16.
Awesome. The ground begins to rumble. A phoenix in the sky and rumbling ground. Those aren't the signs of something just angry with wizards using their brethren for their magic. Just below the surface, you see the tiled concrete begin to move ever so slightly as something moves through the ground like water. Can I have everyone's perceptions on this, please?
Everyone's perception, did you say?
Yeah.
Mine's +7.
+7?
My perception. +3.
+3?
+4.
Cool.
I need to remember where I left off on my knitting.
Cool. Alright. Viridia, you can't shake an uneasy feeling as your body just kind of begins to tense up. You don't know where it's coming from, but you just know that something is wrong. Kit. You begin to hear, not even in the distance, just maybe 100, maybe like 80 feet from you, someone begin to and just, that's it. That's the scream you hear. Just a quick shout, and then gone. Scrap.
Right.
You fully see as this creature from below the ground moves towards citizens, people, wizards. That quick scream as they get pulled underground.
That ground's looking real tasty right now. What do you think, guys?
That might be a good idea.
That tunnel's gonna be real crowded.
Okay. Yeah. We need to regroup, recuperate. Figure out how to stop these monsters.
More and more bodies begin to disappear.
I know a place that's real far away from, like, the ground.
Is it
It's
the
nice,
sea?
it's got... Who are you?
I gotta get to the sea!
Do I know you?
Who are you?
Who are you? forget about it.
My name is Monkey.
Get the-
Sorry, my name is Lunky L. Doofy.
Go on.
Sorry. Lunky M. Doofy. I need to get to the sea. Ah!
Let's scram. Well, how's the sea sounding? Sounding good? Yeah.
I like that in 2 campaigns now, Luffy is dead.
Oh, dead? No.
Where do you go to get away from the ground?
I mean, Scrap's heading towards the boat. If no one's following, then...
I'll follow because, quite frankly, I don't have any better ideas.
Woo!
Scrap's not the captain of this ship, right?
No.
Cool. Then this is technically not a mutiny. Wait, what?
Technically,
what?
no. Mid-run, just lean over to get... Well, lean closer to get... Hey, lean over. I see something in your hair.
What?
Lean over. Just lean over. Trust me.
Okay.
Lick the top of your hair immediately. I saw something. Captain ain't gonna like it.
What?
It was shampoo.
Viridia, come over here. It'll be different, I promise.
No.
I promise. It'll be different.
This is Gray's Chaos Era.
Yeah. I promise it'll be different, says every crappy ex ever.
Oh! Does that count as the Snips lore drop?
Does it?
No,
Okay.
Alright.
it's just a joke, I guess.
As you guys get
A
to
joke.
port,
Whoa.
you hear Scrap! Scrap!
Hey! It's
We-
me!
We left without you, sorry!
What the fuck?
Sorry!
Turn around!
So-
Turn around, asshole!
Sorry!
Hate when they do this prank.
That
can imagine.
cannot be normal.
Captain's
Nah, it's a goof.
orders.
It's a goof. Captain's known for these goofs.
Right. And could you explain exactly where we're going?
Well, we did have a boat to go to. But as you can see, it going down the majestic horizon. We're not going there.
The sun doesn't even set that way.
It doesn't. The sun don't even set that way.
Oh, real quick, fun fact: the sun is now going to set on the British Empire.
Forever?
Is it?
No, just for like one day.
Oh.
Well, it's not even a day; it's like a couple minutes, but it will happen. It hasn't happened for hundreds of years.
I fully thought you meant that, you know, Britain was done as a country. I was gonna be like, wow, I didn't see that news.
No, well,
Oh, bless
we ceded one of our territory to the peasants who live on it.
Ireland? Did you finally give Ireland back to their people?
We don't. England doesn't have Ireland.
It has Northern Ireland.
That's the United Kingdom.
Is England not part of the United Kingdom?
It's part of it, but it isn't.
Isn't
It's
it?
complicated.
I was gonna say, isn't that its
There's a
whole thing?
distinction between England and the UK, even though England politically and culturally dominates the rest of the UK to an extent.
Don't tell the Scottish that.
I mean, but it's true.
Don't tell the Scottish that.
The Scottish are angry about it. They know it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, moving on.
As this happens, as you find out that your ship is gone, you begin to hear a clash of magic. Just kind of as a giant snake just sprouts from the ground, and you see the goddess of humans trying to take it down in the air.
Get her ass!
And as you say, get her ass, this kind of ringing through your ears, everyone's ears, begins to just sharply sting. Vi,
Same what?
what did you roll in that nature check again? A 16?
Yes.
The god of the land is said to be a large serpent that goes from country to country, continent to continent, slithering underground and only popping up when people are when spirits and people are in need. You see these golden eyes kind of aimed at the goddess of humans, and then just look to you and say, "Animist!"
Hmm?
Young you are, protector of my kin.
I will. I will.
One of mine, a powerful one of mine, has been trapped by her, the so-called goddess of humans. Take them back, and you shall be rewarded.
The monkey's leader will be stopped.
Good. Her tower, her floating tower of glass. And as the magic kind of pours in, you see lightning crackle as spirits die, attacking their king. As one of the golden eyes just peers up, and you see this large spire of glass floating above the city. She keeps our kind there. She uses them for her experiments.
Well, that's messed up.
Despicable.
Free them. aid them.
You have my word.
I may die. I trust in you. Your reward will be with the brown-eyed king.
I have no need for a reward for slaying such a monster. This morning I woke up a custodian of groves and gardens. By the time we're done, I'll be a witness to ancient battles.
While reward is not needed by you, I insist that you take this reward. It was entrusted to me by one of your past lives.
Understood.
As a final cast of her spell slams the snake, you see the serpent's essence begin to get absorbed by her staff. The reason this is the goddess of humans is because she herself has learned to absorb gods.
The outhouse.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Hi.
You know what? I liked it better when it was called Sandman. Fuck you. For any context, we do not support Neil Gaiman and for what he did to the people that have allegations against him. We support these people. We do know how to separate the art from the artist. And Sandman did absorb gods first. Back to the story.
Mm-hmm.
Just say an owl house to me. Like we didn't all love that fucking show.
It's brilliant.
I mean, there's a reason my first character for NG was named Zora.
As the serpent is absorbed, a large statue that has just kind of created this large stone serpent that stays in the center of the town watching it. As the goddess of humans stands on his nose and bows, her scepter kind of floating in the air as people begin to cheer.
Monsters.
The goddess has taken another soul. Interesting. Hello, hello. How are all of you?
Oh,
Hi. You
hey
all
there,
seem-
you narc.
Am I a narc?
Are you a narc?
I don't know. Are you a narc? You
Are you a narc?
You legally have to tell me that you're a narc.
Not how that works.
Also,
Second
if you're
time
talking about
you've
legal
done this
stuff
bit.
that makes you... If you're talking about legalese, that makes you a narc.
I don't know. It sounds like you're a narc.
Sounds like
Anyway.
you're the narc. Give me my accent back.
No, I like it.
What the fucking bad?
Nope, my accent now. You get to talk like a weird British person now.
It's fine. That I will. Carry on then.
Well then. Wow, I went southern with that, and I did not mean to.
We'll keep it up.
Hello there.
What is this energy today?
It's Pathfinder energy.
That it
Yeah.
is.
You see this tall man in a just kind of not even a black suit, just more like a white shirt, black vest, and a bolo tie. He's got black glasses on and a top hat, as he just kind of takes his top hat and just kind of like bows and then puts it back on his head. Hello.
Can I yoink his top hat and bow back at him?
Roll me. Roll me thievery.
Okay. Ayo.
Ayo.
I'm not actually trained in that.
While
God.
you
How's
do
a
the
7?
silly shenanigans, I'm going to watch the
Have fun.
What'd you roll?
That was a 7. 3 on the die plus 4.
You jump up, take his top hat, and land. And another top hat
How
is
tall is this guy?
He is 6'7".
Oh, Scrap is taller.
He is damn. So never mind. You don't jump. You just kind of take the top hat off of his head, and as you're about to bow with the top hat flourish, you see another top hat has just appeared in his head, and you see the top hat has disappeared from your hand.
Hey, that's a good trick.
Thank you. I like it.
I'm putting it in the top 15.
Would you like to try that bow again? And he just takes the top hat off and gives it to you.
You know what? Hey, dictionary, you give it a go. Hand the hat to Kit.
Ah,
Go on,
what
bow.
do you- Okay.
Top hat, bow.
Kit does that.
Kit is about to bow the top and about to put the top hat back on their head. The top hat disappears from their hand and the top hat reappears on his head. Is something wrong?
You tell me.
I don't see anything.
That's a real magician.
Magician is such a strong word and so incredibly wrong.
Okay, how about a clown? How does that sound?
A con?
A clown.
Oh, a clown. Also very wrong.
Hmm?
I am but a simple... occultist.
Normal, yeah.
Yes, of course. I study the occult, I use magical items.
What's your name? What do they call you?
Theodore.
I'm Scrap. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you, Scrap. And you,
Chit.
Kit. Well, you guys seem very interested in the entirety of what was happening up there. What do you think of it?
It was real disturbing.
Disturbing.
That's an apt description.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. And whatever you said.
Oh, we're talking about how that goddess lady's a freak.
Now that I can concur with.
Well, I completely agree with you. The goddess of all humans seems to be a bit of a garish title.
I mean, if you look up humble in a dictionary, you ain't gonna find her.
No, I don't think so. Did you all hear a voice?
What, sorry?
Did you all hear a voice?
Yeah.
Sorta.
Right.
Interesting. So he called.
Did you hear a voice?
No, I didn't hear a voice, but I wasn't called on by the god of the land. Do you mind me asking who you all are? Not as in names and stuff, more
Oh,
why,
thank God.
what makes you special?
Well, I may not be the Lorax, but I do speak for some trees.
Oh, speaker of the trees, interesting. And you?
Well, all manner of
A
spirits.
plus.
And you, Kit? What makes you so special?
It.
Don't be shy, dictionary.
Oh. I think Dylan's audio got quiet for me, so let's just say I know a little bit of fortune telling.
Interesting. And you, Scrap? What makes you special?
I'm not the Lorax, but I sail the seas.
Interesting.
It's for the rhyme.
You begin to see the spire of glass begin to lift from the city as the goddess says goodbye to her subjects. Don't worry about that. We can get to that later. Why don't you follow me?
No.
No?
Is it okay?
Oh, okay. He begins to lead you down an alley. As he begins to lead you, the alley seems to get longer and longer, as if you're kind of walking on a treadmill or walking in place. And as you continue to walk further and further, you see this tent begin to grow closer and closer and closer. As he enters it, He sits behind a desk and just kind of props up his feet. You see creatures in cages surrounding him. Dire wolves, this kind of weird hound that seems to have like the face of an old man.
At least let a man run.
Unfortunately, if I do, he tends to chew off younger people's faces.
Ain't right, ain't right.
I'm pleased to meet you, chosen of the god of the land. And I can get you into the glass spire. I can get you into the city of glass. I just need something in return.
What do you need?
Well, I can't very much ask for one of the serpent eggs. I'm afraid your friend might be angry with me.
And what can you ask for?
I can ask for a certain item in the city of glass.
What
Which
item
is?
and what would you want to use it for?
What would I want to use it for? I don't think I need to tell you that, unfortunately. I just need you to give it to me. It's a long, thin, needle-like blade wrapped in vines. It's very connected to the spirits and the goddess that was slain by Her Majesty. And we wouldn't want the goddess's blade to be used by humans, would we?
Like a
Objectively, no.
weapon. I think a weapon is only as good as the person who wields it.
Well, you saw the skill of the goddess of humans just now. Do you honestly think she cannot wield a blade with that much power?
Can or should?
Whichever you prefer. Like I said,
I'd like to say not.
I would just like the goddess's blade. And in return, you get to have the glory of releasing spirits from the wizard's clutches. That seems fair enough. Of course, there's a couple of issues. I can't get you into the Spire of Glass. You have to get in there yourselves. And to get in there,
It seems like a given.
yourselves, you have to be wizards. Now, I can give you all the magical items that you need to pass as a wizard.
Nah.
No?
Nah. It's being more
How
in debt
would
to you.
one go about getting in there without being a part of the wizard army?
Well, I mean, we
Well,
wouldn't
I don't
be-
know about you, but I do know a few magical tricks of my own that one could pass off as wizardry.
I can do magic, but I don't know if I'd be able to, blend in. 'Cause wizard magic is pretty distinct.
I can help you blend in, Kit. Just lean over here real quick.
No.
It won't be the same as last time.
You never heard the
Somehow
tale
I don't.
of the potato that cried wolf.
Ain't no potatoes here. I'm not seeing a potato,
Mhm.
but I am seeing a wolf.
Be more like a hyena.
Hey, there's a wolf right over there. Pinky wave to the dire wolf.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, phone call.
You missed the potatoes.
The dire wolf kind of whimpers.
Hmm.
Oh. Like I said, I can get you into at least the city. If you get caught, that's not my problem. I'll just send someone else to get the item I seek.
You know, I gotta ask, what's your methodology of getting us into the city?
Asking an old friend.
What's that old friend gonna do?
Something.
No, that's not the answer.
Definitely is the
Come
answer.
on. Come on.
He's going to
You
do
can tell us.
something.
Yeah, what is it?
Must be fun.
Wait, can I ask about your friend?
Yeah.
Are they perhaps fox like being bighorns on the head?
No, it wouldn't be that guy. Though I did buy some really good smork from him.
How good's the smork?
Really good. It's it
Or
it
gold?
it tasted like it came off
Hmm?
the King of the Sea's back. It was almost 6 gold worth.
Don't say that. He might hear you.
Yes,
Fuck.
I can charge 8 gold now.
I mean, at least he admits the upcharging.
Glad I got that new stock of smorgan for 28 for only 2 gold a pop.
Bitch. Your smork's fake.
My smork ain't fake. Your face is fake.
I grew this face myself, you asshole.
I ain't the asshole. You're the asshole.
Yeah, what about it?
Can we not?
Good, tell the wizard you're here.
Narc.
Knock. Please.
Anyway, who's your friend?
Uh, he takes out a map and kind of rolls it out and just places a pin, a small kind of like needle, sewing needle, and just kind of drops it as it just kind of falls. It floats onto a spot, not on the road, into the forest, kind of this gnarly tree. That's where my friend is. Piece of advice when going to see this friend. Don't put too much attention on his faces.
Noted.
That would be pretty rude.
Yeah. And last time someone paid attention to his faces, they didn't come back.
With their face or just in general?
Just in general.
Hmm.
I don't know where he sent them, but they didn't come back.
Odd.
Indeed.
No. Ta-ta.
Smell you later.
Go away now. I have other things I need to do.
Yep. And Kit leaves.
Viridia, do you leave?
I do.
As the three of you leave the tent, you are on the dirt road that is just outside the city. You see the gnarly tree kind of in the distance.
Lovely.
Totally.
Alright, let's just follow that map.
The pin kind of begins to float up and just move in the direction of the tree.
Okay, let's head that direction.
Let's do it.
As you head that direction, you see a pig just kind of come out. As he just runs in a different direction.
Good day to you too.
As you get to the tree, you see a human just kind of like working on something. What? Who are you?
For you.
We was sent by a friend of yours, I believe.
A friend of mine?
You heard of friends?
I don't have many friends. And by many, I mean I don't have friends.
Then who's the friend haver of the house?
Probably my mentor?
Could we meet with your mentor then?
Yeah, sure. And you just hear this human go,
Mm.
and
Sorry, I
out.
didn't catch that.
It's a creepy
Cut
laugh.
It
out.
sounded like he. Oh, I thought he sneezed.
As
I heard a sneeze too.
in kind of these long robes made of leaves and grass, you see
Oh yeah.
a two-faced hyena. Not hyena. Sorry, Gray. A two-faced coyote with a third coyote head on a staff as he just kind of comes out.
Kit minds the advice and does not look too much at the faces.
You see where the hyena's face is connected
Mm-mm.
by the. What's up, Gray?
Hyena?
Sorry, coyote. Coyote's face is
There you
connected.
go.
The eye just kind of opens up, and you see two irises stuck together with a pupil in the middle, and the other two eyes just open up. And the coyote head on the staff says, "Who are you?"
Friends of that Theodore guy. Well,
The-
acquaintances.
Theodore? Friends of Theodore.
Theodore!
Are no friends of mine. Why are you
Oh.
here?
Theodore said you could get us into the city.
What race is Kit?
Kitsune?
Okay. What city would you like to get into? You need to learn to be more specific.
The glass city of the goddess of human?
The city of glass. You need to get into the spire. Why? What is there?
Well, we've kind of sort of been sent on a divine quest to overthrow the government there and put an end to the wizards.
We're hitmen.
Hitmen.
Technically, I suppose we are.
I'm gonna let you guys know there was nothing in there that said kill the goddess of humans.
Oh, we're doing that anyway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hitmen. Bounty hunters.
More like people who don't like that they're hurting the spirits and want them to go and want these wizards to go away and stop harassing them.
Interesting. And what is it do you think you do?
Not much, really.
I meant when
Fortune
using
teller.
your magic.
The Harrow.
Do you ask the spirits kindly?
Of course.
Do they always say yes? What happens when they say no? Does your magic go
I guess they
haywire?
say no, and they don't cast whatever I was trying to cast.
Interesting. Is it the same for you, young one?
Rather similar, yes. But I would never ask a spirit to do something that they didn't want to do anyway.
Interesting. Do you not think wizards can be taught to ask the spirits instead? Overthrowing them seems quite harsh.
It is not a question of their ability to learn,
option.
merely their willingness to.
Yeah, I don't know their willingness to change their ways. If they would like to do that, then by all means, they can be better people. But otherwise, they are not welcome.
Interesting. And what has Theodore asked you to do? Because I'm sure he has some type of price.
Oh,
He
his
wants a
price is
fancy
good.
sword.
A sword?
Mm-hmm.
Just a sword? Just a normal sword?
Nope.
You a narc? You legally gotta say if you're a narc.
Rule of threes, everybody!
What?
A special sword from the Glass City. And he didn't think to offer anything for me. How annoying that
Look,
one
if
is.
you want your own boons, then we'll see about that, but
No. What I want is not from the City of Glass.
okay, what you want? Can't guarantee we can get it, but
I don't need anything from you. I can... You all... I'll allow you to use my magic to step into the City of Glass, to retrieve the spirits that have been lost to this world. But I do not think that you are all prepared for the Goddess of Man.
You may be right.
Are you willing to die for your cause?
I'll probably
It's a good
end
day
up
to
dead
die.
anyway, so
Well then, I better get started.
Started killing us?
And that's where we're gonna leave off.
Oh.
So I can prepare for 2 weeks from now. Hope you guys enjoyed some Pathfinder.
Combat.
We'll be back in City of Mist for the season finale next week.
Combat.
Killing.
Next week is the season 3 finale. Then we've got 3 weeks of Pathfinder, and then we're back into City of Mist for season 4. We're excited for season 4.
yep, no idea if I'll be in it or not. It'll depend on what kind of job I get, because I have a couple interviews lined up. Hopefully I land something.
You
Good
got
luck.
this. You'll do great.
Oh, if you want some advice, I learned this from my sister. Don't get on the wrong bus. Because
Yes.
she did and wound up in the wrong town for her interview.
Oh dear
No.
God.
And also, there might be a City of Mist Christmas special.
Ooh.
Christmas of Mist. No, City of Christmas. No.
City of
Christmas
I get
Mist.
to hang out with someone who's with
the-
the mythoses of like Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman.
or
Rudolph.
Jesus. A biblically accurate Jesus.
How many eyes?
Just two.
More
He's-
than you think.
Just
Oh
two.
my
He's
God.
just brown.
It's
But yeah, I'll see.
the
we'll
greatest
see you
fear
guys,
of the West Christian.
next time. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye.
Do the thing. Vote.